What's up, guys? It's your boy Darkskin, and today we're going to be doing tips and tricks for Frigg. Now, this is just a lot of stuff that I figured out after playing her for, the past couple of days and things like that. If there's anything that I didn't put in the video, feel free to put it in the comment section below. I want this to be as informative as possible for anyone that's trying to play Frigg or learn, the characters. So, anyways, now that we've got that out of the way, I want to start out with her dive attack. If you guys didn't know, apparently her dive attack does more damage than her slash attack, assuming you hit the last slash. So if you guys are in a position where you can use jetpack and or dive attack and or you have stamina, this is going to do more damage than her dodge attack. Now that is excluding two-piece Huma. If you have two-piece Huma matrix on her, she will do more damage with her dash. Speaking of the dash attack and the dive attack, a lot of people have been having problems with the clone because anytime you dash, the clone just back dashes. Now, if you guys didn't know, you cannot use any directional input for the clone. They will not move. But the clone does lock onto enemies. So with this, you guys can still move the clone without having to use directional input. One of the ways is if you're targeted on an enemy and you press your attack button, you will dash forward. We can use this to use the dash attacks for Frigg. So you'll use this to dash forward, dash back, and then you'll slash and you'll rinse repeat. Now, I know a lot of people may not want to do that because you do have to use a certain amount of, certain type of inputs over and over. You can go into her dive attack because her dive attack actually does more damage than her dash attack. So you can just use the dive attack with the clone to get you the most damage possible. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys right here. So going into a bygone stage just to show you. And then going to one of the enemies. I'll do this. Bring out the clone. And like I said, what you want to do is you want to dash forward, back, slash, forward, back, slash, forward, back, slash. Or you can just go into the dive attack. So, if you guys didn't know that, you can forward dash, back dash, slash, forward, back, slash, and you can rinse repeat. So, if you guys ever need to use the clone, that is a really great way to get the damage off. And if you don't want to do that, you can obviously just use your dash attacks. Now in Bygone, you can't use your jetpack, so you're gonna have to double jump and then go into the dive right there. But in any other instance, you can use the jetpack. You can also use the jetpack there as well. Now you can also use her dive attack with the jetpack like you use Crow. As you can see, just make sure when you do that, you get the last hit off. If you do not get the last hit off, it will not be worth it. Also keep in mind, you don't want to use the jetpack if you're using the clone because the clone will not have jetpack, meaning that the clone will not do the dive attack. So anytime you're using the clone, make sure you double jump, then dive, or you do the forward dash, back dash, slash. But whenever you're by yourself and you want to use the jetpack, you can. If you guys didn't know this, Frigg by herself has almost no cooldown on her skill. Right now, you'll do her skill and her skill will be up. It is on a 30-second cooldown, but it lasts for 25 seconds. So she will have a 5-second cooldown after her domain leaves. But the thing is, you will have 3 dashes up. So you can use 3 dashes, wait like half a second, and you can go right back into your 1, and that will give her almost no downtime on her dashes. As you guys see right here, I'll be dashing, and then it leaves. You can go to like 1 hit, and you can go straight into it. So there's going to be almost no downtime on her ability if you guys want to keep on doing it over and over. Now this next one's not necessarily a general tip for Frigg, but more so a general tip overall. If you guys didn't know, whenever you shatter an enemy's shield, it will come back in about 25 seconds. And the only reason why I know this is because it lines up almost perfectly with Frigg. As you guys see, I'm going to go ahead and take one of their shields off. And now that I've done this, watch. You'll see the shield is off, and then it's going to come back just about when my 1 is coming back as well. See, he gets his shield almost exactly in 25 seconds. So if you guys want to ever time that up, you can. You can do something like this, where you're fighting the enemies, And you'll notice, once I get down to 5 seconds on her domain, I can switch over to Meryl, and I can almost time perfectly when I can shatter the shields again. As you can see, it's about to get down to 5, and once it does, shield comes back. And you can go ahead and shatter immediately after. Now, I'm not entirely sure if this is for every single enemy, but I do know for a fact that every single enemy in Bygone Phantasm, shield will come back in 25 seconds. Now, this next one we're going to talk about is something a lot of people don't seem to understand, and this is the case with Cobalt B and Claudia as well. But Frigg is not actually the DPS of her team. She's technically the support. As you guys will see in this clip, Saki, which supposed to be the tank, is the DPS of the team. As you see in this clip, he is going to walk up, he's going to do all of his relics and everything, which is fine. He's going to use the domain with Frigg. He's going to switch off Frigg to Lyn, and then once he switched to Lyn, he's going to apply some damage. But once he switches off, he switches to Saki and one-shots the boss in a couple of seconds. Now, I didn't originally know this either, but yes, Frigg is not the main DPS of the Ice team. Saki is. So if any of you guys are thinking to yourself, maybe my character's not doing as much damage, I'm not really sure what's going on. The reason why is because Frigg is not actually the main DPS, Saki is. Now, the last tip and trick I have for you guys is that Frigg can actually fly. Now, I saw this off of a video, and all of the videos and stuff I have in this video, I will link in the description if anybody wants to go check those out. But yeah, apparently you can fly with Frigg. It's kind of like a bug. You have to do her move on a ledge. You'll dash backwards, do the move again, and then like hold down her move, and then she will do it, as you guys can see right here.
The way we're going to pull this off is we are going to press her one skill, or Frost Domain. We're going to activate it off of a cliff ledge, and then we're going to right click to dodge backwards, press 1 again, and then hold down left click. So it's going to look like this. And there we go. We have taken off into flight. We can now indefinitely fly in a direction and change our direction with the directional keys. But do keep in mind that the flight controls are going to be inverted, very suiting here. So if you press forward, you're going to go backwards. If you press backwards, you're going to go forward. So
yeah, so if you guys didn't know, you can actually fly with Frigg. Now, a lot of people are going to say, well, how is this useful for me? You know, does it move faster than a vehicle? To answer your question, it moves a little bit slower than a vehicle, but the thing about this is you can fly. So let's say you go to an Omnium Tower or a very high place on the map, and then you do this off of there, you can fly around the entire map. So like if you're missing any supply pods or any, you know, world exploration, you can just fly around the map until you find it. I'm actually going to I plan on doing this to find the rest of my stuff, because I have a couple more that I need, and then I'll be good to go. But anyways, that is going to be the last tip and trick for you guys there. That is going to be it for this video. Be sure to give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, comment down below, tell me what you guys did in the comment section below. With that being said, I will see you guys next time. Peace.